Well, a couple of players not out there today. Just an update on Ben Sigmund and Justin Gully not out there today.
Ben's got a hamstring problem that he just can't get over. He thought he was over it, and we took him to Brisbane Roar up to Cairns, but it wasn't right. So we couldn't even put him on the bench. Gully's the same. It's I don't know if you're aware, but sitting cramped in an airplane for so many hours as we've done over the last few weeks, it's not good for the hamstrings. And so the two of them are off today and probably won't be available for the weekend.
All right. As far as everybody else is concerned, you've got a fit and available squad to choose from?
Yeah, that was Vince Leah having his first hit out, and he did really well. So I'd say that everyone else is fit and ready to play. Jura's got a bit of a cold, but apart from that, everyone's right.
We don't want to read too much into what you're doing out there because I know you can change it if you want to. But Jeffrey Sarpong running with with what looks like a bit of a first 11. Is he a chance to start Saturday?
Well, being at home playing Sydney, we're not going to sit back, so there's going to be probably another player brought into the team. Rather than a midfielder, it'll be a more attacking player. There's 2 or 3 of them vying for that position. A couple tried out yesterday as well. I've got them all guessing, but the last time we played Sydney, it was a 0-0 draw 2 or 3 weeks ago, and we couldn't hold possession in the front third, and we didn't threaten our goals, but I guarantee we'll threaten our goals this time.
How difficult's the week been in terms of having to measure recovery against actually preparing for Sydney?
Well, the trouble with so many away games, and that's, we've had 4 away, and there's a lot of flying, and there's a lot of recovery time, so you spend more time flying, recovering, and less time training and preparing for the next game. It's just an unusual run, and after this game on Saturday, we've got 2 more away games against Adelaide and the Mariners. So a pretty tough draw on the boys, but to their credit, they're bouncing back really quickly, and despite the hot and humid conditions, after the first 2 or 3 days, the boys are getting back up to speed now. And they'll have tomorrow off as well, and then back into training at Westpac on Friday.
Look at Sydney Uni, they've not been very prolific in front of goal. Are you defensively, do you think that you've got a bit of might have a makeshift look this weekend?
I think all the teams have gone through a little bit of that. Victory's lost the last 2 games and struggled to score as well, gone down 2-0 twice. The Roar came good against us and started scoring goals, so I think all teams go through that, but that doesn't mean they're anything lesser of a team. They've got good quality players, they play good football, and we just have to be at the top of our game. And I thought we played, despite the conditions, really well against Brisbane Roar. In fact, it was our record for the season, number of passes, 459 passes, 81% success rate. We just didn't kill them off with a second goal, and we had great opportunities in the second half with Roy Krishna going all the way through and getting a strike that was well saved. Rolly Bonavazia one-on-one with the goalkeeper. It took too long to get his shot off, and then Mikey McGlinchey was the third one, and then they rebounded from Mikey's shot and caught us on the break, and it just broke for them. But they were pretty strong in the last 15 minutes, to their credit. I thought we could have come away with a win if we'd got the second goal, and with a draw at the end, but it wasn't to be.
Is it confidence in your defence, or because of that last game against Sydney, that you feel that you can just go all out more attack this week?
We never go all out attack, and if you look at our results this year, and recently a couple of clean sheets, the games have been decided a goal there, a goal here, and it really has been a very consistent performance from our defence, and Manny and Jura have just been exceptional with Glenn behind them, and that's without Ziggy, who's really important to us. And we had young Matt Redenton, a makeshift left back, and it took them to the 86th minute to get the equaliser. But I just think that the games often hinge. Everyone looks at, okay, you conceded a goal and lost it in the last 5 minutes, but the games often hinge on us scoring a goal. And we scored one, we created enough chances to score another. If we'd scored the other, as I say, I think we would have gone through. But we're not going to sit back. Last time we were at Westpac, I can't remember when it was, I think it was this millennium, and we played against Adelaide and scored 4 cracking goals. It was 13,000 people there, really enjoyed themselves, and we want to entertain and want to score goals. So I would rather go with another attacking type player than another midfielder.
Do you think your goal scorers have a bit more confidence at home though, or is the environment in some way?
No, I think the goal scorers have been terrific. It's getting the service to them, and they got the service last week, and we're just a bit unlucky not to finish. Just a slight delay here, or a couple of good saves by the other goalkeeper. But no, I think we've scored. We're up there with the best of the goal scorers in the league, and I think we're looking good. I think Roy Krishna, Rolly Bonavazzi, and Mike McClinchy are playing great football.